Hey there, my beauties. Sherry Flowers here, checking in on the She Flows channel, where we are empowering you spiritually and naturally, natural hair that is. Now, for your weekly spiritual empowerment, I hope you all are viewing and enjoying F.T.T. 5 Things Thursday. 5 is the number that represents God's grace, and we share 5 things every Thursday, and it's linked here every Friday on my YouTube channel. We share 5 things to empower you, to inspire, and to encourage you. You want to check out those videos. Oh my goodness, check out the one from this past Friday. We talked about the audacity of Abraham, the benefits of stepping outside of your comfort zone. So if you know that it's something you need to be doing and you've been a little bit reluctant, a little bit fearful, check out that video. It will bless your life. But for today's video, we're talking about natural hair that is. So, pre-pooing. You heard that term. A few weeks ago, I posted a video talking about the 5-step wash day routine, and pre-pooing is number 1. So what we're going to be doing over the next 5 videos is laying out and going detail by detail all 5 of those steps. And today we're going to start talking about pre-pooing. So if you're in the business of trying to make your hair healthy, trying to retain moisture, trying to retain length, just getting your natural hair in a manageable, healthy state, you want to stay tuned not just to this video, but the next videos. You do not want to miss this series. So we are on a moisture-driven mission for healthy hair. You want to stay tuned. Okay, so let's get started. We're talking about the first step of the 5-step healthy wash day routine. And yes, we're talking about pre-pooing. Remember, pre-pooing is pre-shampooing. So it's the step that you take prior to you shampooing your hair. And if you remember in the video that I had a few weeks ago, I talked about pre-pooing, and there's different treatments that you can use for a pre-poo. But let's first let me talk to you about why. Why go through the hassle, if you will, which is not a hassle, of adding another treatment before you even shampoo your hair? Why? First of all, moisture does not happen overnight. Moisture is not just going to happen in one step with you shampooing your hair. Pre-pooing helps you build up moisture in your hair. And so we don't want to walk around with dry, brittle hair. Our hair in its natural state loves moisture. So pre-pooing, doing a treatment prior to your shampoo, adds moisture. Also, it can help you detangle your hair before you even shampoo. You don't have to go in with the comb. Use those lovely fingers as you add your pre-poo treatment, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So it helps detangle. So it adds moisture. It helps detangles. It helps your hair to be more manageable. Overall, it helps your real conditioner that you will use after shampoo. It's going to help activate that even more. A huge benefit that we have to keep in mind for pre-pooing is it helps fight high-growth fatigue. High-growth fatigue. High-growth fatigue is when your hair takes in too much moisture. I know. All we talk about in the natural hair community is moisture, moisture, moisture. But now we're saying your hair can get too much moisture. Just like anything, anytime you have too much of a good thing, right? It cannot be good. Kind of one of those things. But just stay with me. It is what it is. So we're here to learn, okay? So high-growth fatigue, again, when too much moisture, including too much water, is getting to your hair cuticles, it can cause your hair cuticles to swell. And you can tell you have high-growth fatigue sometimes if your elasticity is not, if your hair doesn't just snap back. And when it's wet, my hair is not wet, but when it's wet and your hair doesn't really snap back, shrink back to its natural state, you could have high-growth fatigue, excessive dryness. Even if your hair is like too soft, too mushy, not enough strength in it, you can tell it's just mushy, like blah, you can have high-growth fatigue. And so we're here to talk about how pre-pooing can help that, because what the conditioner or whatever treatment you use to pre-poo, it helps kind of add that layer of buffer between all this moisture, all this water that's about to come into your hair on your wash day, because you're shampooing, you're deep conditioning, you may be using other kind of treatments. All this water, gallons and gallons of water is coming to your hair. Your pre-pooing treatment is helping to protect your hair from that. So that's the why. So what do we use to pre-poo? Glad you asked. That's what here we talk about. You can use any hydrating product. Some people use oils. They just put coconut oil or any type of moisturizing oil on their hair. Let it sit for a good 20-25 minutes. Some people may use butters, shea butters. Put it on your hair. I like to put a plastic cap on after I put my pre-poo treatment. I'm going to share with you what I use in a minute. So butters, oils, hot oil treatment. You know, anything that's moisturizing. What you got? What you got in your house that's moisturizing? What oils you got? Go find that and put it in your hair. No, but seriously, mango shea butter. You know, they all have all kind of butters, shea butters. What I use is I use a conditioner, an actual conditioner, and I mix it with coconut oil. Now, when you use a conditioner for pre-pooing, don't go using your expensive stuff. Use a very cheap brand, an inexpensive brand. You'll see in the video that I'm going to share. So you want to stay tuned, by the way, to this video. I'm going to share how I actually pre-poo. I'm going to walk you through it and demonstrate how I pre-poo. So stay tuned to that. But what I use is just a Suave, which is actually a decent conditioner, but it's, you know, very inexpensive. I mix it with some coconut oil and I apply that as my pre-poo. I let it stay for about 25-30 minutes, depending on what I have going on, maybe a little bit longer, at least 25 minutes. Put my plastic cap on it, go about your business, and then get ready to rinse it out and shampoo. Okay? So I'm going to get into the demonstrative part of this video, but I just wanted to drive home the point to pre-poo. Protect your hair from hydro fatigue. Protect your hair from all of the water that you're about to put in it on your natural hair, on your wash day hair routine. So comment below, are you using pre-poo? And if so, I want to hear, what do you use? Are you using something that I mentioned already? How are you protecting your hair from hydro fatigue? What are you doing? Or what other steps that you may have in your wash day routine that you do before shampoo that we want to know? Help a girl out. Help a sister out. We are here to learn and grow or get healthy together. So I want to hear from you. Okay, so stay tuned, stay connected here. We're going to show you right here how I use my pre-poo treatment. Hey everyone, so here I am in my bathroom and it is wash day. Yay! We are going to get to the point that we are excited about wash day. Okay, so we're here to talk about applying a pre-poo. Remember, a pre-poo is a pre-shampoo treatment, pre-poo. And it's whatever treatment you decide to use. You can use oils, you can use aloe vera gel, you can use butters. And so I'm going to demonstrate how I use a pre-poo by adding a really inexpensive conditioner, because it's all about being frugal and fabulous, right? And then adding some moisturizing oil to the pre-conditioned conditioner, okay? So we're gonna mix it all up and show you how I apply it. Hey, here I am on wash day. I use just a very inexpensive conditioner. This is Suave. This is Lily. This big bottle is $1.99 at Walmart. You can even find some at the Dollar Tree for $1. And so I literally just mix the conditioner with some coconut oil and mix it together, and that's what I use to add as my pre-poo. So I'm basically just going to add the conditioner. This is my little mixing bowl. You hear that sound? I'm almost at the end. I've been using it. And so it's at the end of the bottle sound. So, and then I'm going to use just a little bit of coconut oil, You'll see that it's like one little teaspoon. I think it's a teaspoon. And then another. And I'm going to just mix it. Of course, you want way more conditioner than oil. And this is actually, if you can see, this is actually coconut conditioner. So I'm doing double coconut oil here. And that's okay. Coconut is one of those moisturizing oils. I'm going to be doing a video probably in the next few weeks once I'm done with this series about different oils. But this is, coconut oil is a moisturizing oil. So it's not a sealing oil. It's made to go in and penetrate and get into those cuticles and get that moisture into the hair. Okay, great. So now our pre-poo has been prepared and we're ready to apply. So we know we have our sections, our 4 sections, and for some reason I always start in the back on the left for some reason. And so I've already started to just dampen my hair with my little water mixer thing. You know, you will learn as you're applying products to your hair. They absorb better when your hair is a little damp. It doesn't have to be saturated in most cases, but a little damp. So I put some water on, and then I'll even break the section down a little bit further to make it more manageable. And I'm literally just, can't see my bowl here, but I'm literally just scooping. I'm scooping with my hand, use those fingers, and I'm just applying. And that's it. And you want to do the root. Kind of love on those roots, love on those ends, especially our ends are, like I said, the oldest part of your hair. So you guys give them a little bit of tender love and care. Let them know you still care about them, even though they've been around for a while. Yeah, I love you, ends. I want you to be healthy. I know, I'm talking to my hair. Okay, we got to show your hair some love, right? Okay, and you see how I'm just applying, I'm kind of stretching my roots a little bit. And it doesn't have to be pretty with a pre-poo. It's going to get rinsed out. It's literally just to prep your hair, build in a buffer from taking in so much water all at one time. It's kind of like, we know water is a blessing. We know water is needed. It moisturizes our hair, but it's kind of like too much of a good thing, right? You know, you got to be careful about taking too much in, even though we have to have it. And not just water, just too much moisture, of any form, I should say. And so our pre-poo is just gonna, it's just buffering our hair, getting it prepared as we build up on beauty, like I like to say. And then that's it. And you put that section up and you start with your next section and you continue the process. And I'm gonna go ahead and just do my whole head the same way. Just take your time, apply it to your whole head, and then I'll come back and show you how I'm looking. Okay, so I'm at the 4th section of my hair. And so I'm going to put on my plastic cap in a second, but I wanted to show you, and hopefully you can see it, how my curls are getting back defined and coming back. Remember, I'm coming from blow-dried hair it lasted over a week, which I was pretty pleased with. And so now I'm getting back my curls back. And so just from applying the conditioner in my pre-poo treatment, you can see how it's bringing my curls back. Put a little bit more on here. And then that's it. I wanted to show you that before I did my last little clip section here. And then we cover it all with one of our things that's an absolute must. If you're watching our videos, absolute must that you have plastic caps or a jewels bag or grocery bag, something plastic to put over your head to hold in the heat, to help moisturize your hair even more. And there we go. Cover up everything. And so you want to let pre-poo sit, I say at minimum 25 to 30 minutes. If you have an hour to spare, even better. I'll probably let mine sit in an hour. Sometimes I only do 30 minutes depending on what my schedule's looking like. But because I know I just came out of a blow dry, I really want to take a little bit of extra care and extra time on today. So I'm going to go do a few chores around the house, and then I'm going to rinse it out and start my shampoo. Okay, so you see, pretty simple. Whatever treatment you decide to use in your pre-poo, you just apply it to your hair before you shampoo. I also wanted to mention that aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel is another option to use for your pre-poo. I use aloe vera juice a lot to help with moisturizing my hair. But aloe vera gel, aloe vera juice, probably mixing the gel with the juice a little bit for a pre-poo treatment if you have that around. That's another option. So whatever treatment you decide or whatever product you use, promise me. Come on, promise. I want to see you promise. Promise me that you will consider and you will start to pre-poo your hair. Add that moisture, help with detangle, help avoid hygro fatigue. All of these great benefits that you will see from pre-pooing. Yes, it's an extra step, but you're worth it, sweetie. Your hair is worth it. You are worth it. So take extra time for you. So let me know if you use a different type of treatment. Let me know what other steps you may use in your hair wash routine. Like I said, you don't want to miss this moisture mission driven that we're going to be doing over the next few weeks. Today we talked about pre-poo. Next time we're talking about shampoo. I'm going to share with you some of the shampoos I use and just proper shampoos, what to look for in shampoos, all that good stuff. You don't want to miss these next few weeks or these next few videos. You don't want to miss any She Flows videos. They are all here to empower you to help take care of your natural hair better. So I want to hear from you also. I know I have this moisture mission driven going on, but what other videos, what other topics are you interested in hearing on this She Flows channel? As I'm here to empower you, educate you, let me know what you want to hear. We're going to get into some styling videos pretty soon. So lots and lots of things that I have planned, but I also want to make sure that I'm catering to what it is that you want to hear. My whole goal is to set you a foundation, a solid foundation for you to build your own natural hair care regimen and for you to stick to, and you will see results if you stick to it. So that's my whole goal, is to empower you. So if this video was beneficial, if you got a lot out of it, first I want you to share. Please share this information. Have your friends and family subscribe to this YouTube channel, and if you haven't, take some time out. Please subscribe. Hit that notification button or notification bell so you can be the first to hear and first to be notified of these videos. Give this video a thumbs up and talk back. Holler back at a sister. I want to hear from you. I want to know if these videos are helping you. I want to know, again, what you want out of these videos. I'm here to support you on your mission driven to have healthy hair. All right? I always like to end reminding you, you are special, and no matter what you're facing, no matter what's going on in this world, no matter what you may be going through, God's grace is always more than enough. Gonna see you next time. Bye, beauties.